Hello students, today we are going to cover an important chapter of class 8 from civics, which is chapter 2, understanding secularism. Now before starting the chapter, let me introduce myself a little bit. So I am Raghav Daksh, currently pursuing history honors from University of Delhi College of Vocational Studies. Now let's dive into our chapter. Now first, we need to understand about the term secularism, that what does secularism means. So secularism means separating religion from the state. Now state here refers to a government of a particular country. So when the government and religion stay separated, they don't mix up together. For example, if a government promotes any particular religion, that would mean the violation of secularism. So, secularism basically means separating religion from the government. Now, it ensures religious freedom and equality for all, regardless of their religious background, whether the person is Sikh or he is Muslim or he is Hindu. Regardless of their religion, everybody has right everybody has equal rights and religious freedom. Now, in a secular country, the government does not favor or promote any religion. Similar thing, that government should stay separated. Now, why is secularism so important? Because secularism protects religious minorities from being dominated by the majority. Now, in a country where multiple religion coexist together, there is a majority and there is a minority. Now, majority refers to the large number of people who follows a particular religion, and minority are the people who are following a different religion, but they are less in number. So, secularism ensures that uh, minorities don't face any kind of repression, or they are not being dominated by the majority. Now it stops discrimination and violence in the name of religion. Similar thing, that in the name of religion nobody is allowed to discriminate the minority of that particular region. Now, secularism defends individual freedom to choose, live, or interpret their religion. Our Indian constitution states particular rights, separate rights, that everybody has freedom to choose their religion. If they want to practice another religion, it's totally fine, so they can choose it. And if they don't want to practice any religion, they can leave it or interpret their religion. Now, it ensures democracy functions fairly for all citizens. It also ensures that democracy is working properly. Now, some of the examples of religious discrimination in the history are Hitler's Germany. Now, Jews were killed and discriminated against. Hitler was a Nazi. Now, he acted against Jews, and Jews were killed and discriminated. This is one of the example of discrimination. In Saudi Arabia, non-Muslims cannot build temples or churches. This is also one of the example. In Israel, Muslim and Christian minorities face unfair treatment, because mostly I think people there are Jews. So Muslims and Christian people face discrimination against them. So these show why it's dangerous when a religion gets official state power. Okay. Now, secularism in the Indian Constitution. The Indian Constitution supports secularism by ensuring Indian Constitution ensures that one religion doesn't dominate the others. Within a religion, some people don't dominate others. Example, caste system in India, that it doesn't overpower. Okay, so people are not. It ensures that people are not facing discrimination on the basis of their caste background. The state doesn't enforce or promote any particular religion. Okay, so constitution also ensures that state or the government does not enforce or promote any particular religion. Now, how Indian secularism works? India follows three strategies to prevent religious domination. Now, what are those three strategies? First is distancing the state from religion. Now, this is one of the most important strategy, that government does not does not involve in the process of religion or religious practices. Government is not ruled by religion. No religious symbol or practices in the government places, such as courts or schools, are allowed. Now, second strategy is non-interference. State does not interfere in religious practices unless it's necessary. Now, what are the examples? Sikh people can wear turbans instead of helmets. Now, this is some level of intervention that government is doing. This is totally fine, because the government is respecting the religious background of the person. So, this is how India manage the relationship between country and religion. Okay, that's how the secularism works. Now the third strategy is intervention. The state intervenes when religion causes harm or discrimination. Example, untouchability is banned in India. So when the religion takes a form of extremism, when it overpowers everything and hampers the rights and freedom of a particular individual or the a large number of people, government has to take some actions. For example, untouchability is banned in Hinduism. This is one of the example how government has intervened. Okay, now state can change personal laws like inheritance rules to ensure equality. Now support to all religions. Constitution allows religious groups to open schools and colleges from their religious background, such as there are Christian schools, there are Hindu schools, there are you know Muslim schools, so they can get financial aid too, but equally for every religion. It's not like that a particular religion is getting a lot of funds and the other religion is not getting any money. It's not like that. So government provide financial aid equally for all religions. Let's see the difference between Indian and American secularism. Now, let's compare them on some aspects. First aspect is separation. Now, in India, it is flexible. State can intervene sometimes, but in USA, it is very much strict, and there are complete separation of the government and religion. Some of the example is one of the example is in India, state banned untouchability in Hinduism. Now this is some sort of example that how government has to intervene between the religion or the religious practices. In USA, state does not interfere in religion. Okay, now on the basis of principled distance, state can help or interfere based on justice. If the person is not getting justice, if particular rights are getting harmed by by some group or by some religion, the government has to take some actions in India. But in USA, same, that no interference is being done, or there is no mention of interference by the government in America. So state and religion are totally separate in America. Now why do we still need secularism? Why is it necessary in even the contemporary world? So even though our constitution gives equal rights, discrimination still happens. Okay, you must have heard about the caste-based discrimination in the remote areas or in backward areas. So it is prominent even now. So that's why there is a need for secularism. Knowing our rights helps us fight for justice. Secularism protects unity and democracy in India. So everybody has a right to educate themselves, and it is necessary actually to understand how the secularism work. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar gave three main pillars of to achieve freedom, which are educate, agitate, and organize. So what he meant was that everyone should educate themselves first and need to understand how the justice system works, so that they can fight for their justice and get their equal opportunities, equal rights. So everybody has equal right, and nobody is getting discriminated on the basis of their background or their religion. So that's how secularism works. Yeah, so this was all about this chapter. I hope you understood everything. If you have any doubts, you can ask in the comment section. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and bye bye.